Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are continuing our spring training coverage with Doug Upstone, who's on the ground in Arizona covering teams with us all spring training long. Doug, thanks for being back with us.
Hi, Peter. Great to be here once again. Getting a look. The last team that I have not seen is here in Arizona, which is the Chicago White Sox. And thankfully, their whole season is not going to be based on today because presently it's 14-2. Oakland's ahead of the White Sox after they count a 9-run spot on them in the first inning.
All right. You know, it's as valuable to identify a team that's going to be awful from a betting perspective as it is to identify a team that's going to be very profitable. And last year, if you rode the Fade the White Sox train, you made a lot of money. The White Sox were by far the worst bet in baseball, minus 32 units. And for some perspective, the number 29 team was just minus 26 units, and the number 28 team was just minus 21 units. So the White Sox were dead last by a mile, minus 10 units at home, minus 22 units on the road. Are they at least going to be a reasonably good bet again to fade in 2014?
Yeah, it's interesting. The odds makers took that. I mean, in 2012, they won 85 games, which they overachieved. Last year, they were, like you said, just flat out horrible and losing 99 games. And then that was their worst season since 1970. And it was interesting to me, at least, the odds makers put them up to 75. I mean, that's a pretty healthy climb for a team that was awful as they were last year. So, before we get started here, I'm going to be inclined to say that this is not going to be a team that you're going to want to play on again in 2014.
All right. I mean, have they made any improvements on the field? Let's forget about odds for a second.
Right. Yes, they have. I mean, they definitely have some new players. They got new corner outfielders that are going to be help them. Garcia is going to be in left field, and Vicieda is going to be in right field. So that's going to help their offense. You know, they were 29th the last year in offense, so pretty much anything's going to be an improvement. And what they did is they picked up a first baseman, Jose Dario Abreu, and from that standpoint, he should be a person that they can count on to also help them score some runs. But the rest of the lineup, quite honestly, is not all that strong. I'm not sure what they're going to have to offer, at least offensively. Yes, an improvement, but enough. Don't think so.
Well, maybe they won't be that bad of a bet then. I mean, it depends on the odds, of course. Maybe they made a little bit of an improvement, and if the market comes in and has them as a huge underdog every game, then maybe they could be one of those teams that's awful but still actually a profitable bet.
Yeah, I mean, obviously when Chris Sale pitches, they're always going to have a chance, and especially if you can take Chris Sale as an underdog, presumably on the road, or if you can get them as a home underdog, you're going to get some value there. Quintana today did not have anything. He didn't retire one batter of the 11 that he faced, so that's a little disconcerting. His velocity looked way down just looking at it. And the back end of the rotation has guys that have been injured, don't have a lot of good history of late. So that could be problematic for them. But, anytime that Chris Sale is going to be on the mound, I think they'll have a decent shot at winning.
All right, so basically you forecast some improvements. You're still forecasting them to be a losing team. And as far as betting value, we'll just have to see exactly, how much the improvements translate into wins and, where the market puts their lines, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
At that point, and as I said before, with Chris Sale,
it's
that's going to be your best chance to have an opportunity to win.
All right. So we split them up into Chris Sale games and non-Chris Sale games. All right, Doug Upstone, thanks for your insights once again.